Right, this is John Haddett. He's the General Secretary of USDOR. What do you expect to gain out of this march, John?
Well, I think it's to send a message that the cuts are too deep and too fast, and it's really promoting the fairness. And what we want is a government that is balanced in fairness. We want a government with confidence, of course, economic confidence, but we want it to be based in fairness. It's not about rolling back workers' rights. That won't change anything for the economy.
Right. Here's a man calling for a general strike. Here's the USDOR people gathered together.
Oh, someone did that last.
This is a new development. Here's John Haddett going by with his flag. As you'd expect, socialist worker here in strength, parked outside this statue for peace on the embankment. By where people are. There's the NUT balloons over in the distance there. Fire.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, this is a cracking day, and it's nice to see everyone pulling together for something for once, which makes a massive change. Fingers crossed it makes a difference.
We've been left plenty of placards to carry. We've now got our banner up. Here's the fight against it all. See the speakers in this. And over there, the House of Parliament. There it is alive. And here we have the WRP. And here's a chap with his own foot. Look, the unions these days are certainly knowing how to get. There was GMB Bournemouth just going by. Sounds a bit of an oxymoron, doesn't it? Big group of them, it seems. There's a banner from Barnsley, Leicestershire. The Green followed in the distance by Battersea Labour Party, and calls for a general strike. And here's Harlow. Bloke there who looks probably that's live with us, but there we are. Over there somewhere just below the policeman, it's a local branch of the... These are Liberty legal observers. This march seems to be moving at a faster pace than the one last year in 2011. Muslim Council.
We want to keep the NHS publicly owned.
Ministry of Defence.
Can I just nip? Are you
This is the chap who's working for USDOR, making a film about the march. So I'm filming him making a film. What do you hope to gain out of this march, do you think?
Sorry?
What do you think you'll gain out of this march?
Well, in terms of what the union will gain out of this march, okay. I think you won't change a government's mind, but you will put pressure and slowly you can, for me, you can increase the pressure on the government and show that public opinion is against them. And ultimately, they need public opinion to get re-elected. Now, you know, obviously the Tories don't seem to give a crap about the working person anyway, but if we can show enough support, show enough solidarity and show that we're not going to stand for it, then hopefully Cameron, Osborne, etc. and Clegg might review what they're doing and might look at how what they're doing is actually affecting people. I think if people didn't turn up, if you called a demonstration, a march like this, and lots of people didn't turn up, it would send a message to say, actually, nobody really cares.
Keep telling people that. People are not stupid, but now people are angry. And when you get this is the outdoor chaps interviewing one of the members. Cullis House, where the MPs hang out. Here are the tourists who photographing each other in front of Big Ben. Richmond House, Department of Health. Now we've arrived in Hyde Park. You can see the soundstage up ahead in the distance. Ed Miliband is just to start to address the people here.
Let us say that we stand with them, men and women.
And some people were shouting off.
National Health Service in Britain today.
There's probably over 100,000 people here.
Workers with us today, like Colin Root from Greater Manchester, recently laid off. Let us say we stand with him and people right across the British business who say they want an economy that works for them. And we have with us today off-duty police officers. Let us say we stand with them as they seek to protect frontline services and seek to protect their communities. And I tell you this, none of these people think that Britain owes them a living. None of these people are asking for the earth. They just have a simple request. They want a Britain that works for them. They believe we do better as one nation. Public and private sectors working together. North and South. Trade unions and British business. But they do not see that future under this government. Instead, they see a government dividing our country. You know, Andrew Mitchell may have resigned, but the culture of two nations runs right across this government. They cut taxes for millionaires and they raise taxes for ordinary families. They leave young people out of work while the bonuses at the banks carry on. You know, they even have a Chancellor of the Exchequer who tries to travel first class on a standard class ticket. In this government, it's one rule for those at the top.
No!
Another rule for everybody else. Everybody like you who plays their part and does the right thing. The trouble with this government is that while they thought they were born to rule, it turns out they are not very good at it. An energy policy on Wednesday without any idea of how he could deliver it. And he clings to an economic plan that isn't working. He is a weak and clueless Prime Minister governing this country. And you know, they're not just incompetent. Their old answers don't work anymore. Trickle-down economics. Cutting rights at work. David Cameron calls it the sink or swim society. You don't build a successful country with sink or swim. You do it by building one nation. And that is what a Labour government will do. Now of course, there will still be hard choices, and with borrowing rising, not falling, I do not promise easy times. You know,
he's bloody right.
It's right that we level with people, that there would still be hard choices. I have said whoever was in government now, there would be some cuts.
Be quiet. Be quiet.
They're cutting too far. Self-defeating austerity is not the answer. It is not the answer to Britain's problems. We would make different but fairer choices, including on pay and jobs. So here is what we would do. Day one, with me as Prime Minister, we start to give all of our young people a stake in the future. We tax the bankers' bonuses, and we put our young people working again in Britain. We build 100,000 homes, and we get construction workers working again. We end the privatisation experiment in the NHS, and we repeal their NHS bill. And to all the small businesses across Britain, I pledge, instead of a country that serves its banks, we have once again banks that serve this country. And I tell you this, I would never cut taxes for millionaires and raise taxes for everybody else, as this government is doing in this country. One nation is a country where those with the greatest shoulders bear the broadest burden. One nation is a country where we give hope to our young people again. One nation is a country where we defend and improve institutions like our National Health Service. One nation is a country united, not divided. A future that works. A future that Britain builds together. Thank you very much.